You ever have a new player starting in your campaign, but they're starting in the campaign that's already been going for quite a while? They just kind of want to hop in and they're okay with it. They don't really care where the campaign's at. They just want to play. I think the best thing you can do not only is have a session zero, kind of run through like what's been happening, give them a recap as well as house rules and all that kind of stuff, but start off the session with their character, because they're going to be sitting through quite a bit, right? They're going to be sitting through like the characters, you setting up a moment to like bring that character in naturally. So start off with the new player character. Introduce the setting a little bit, introduce where you're at, maybe a few of the key NPCs, and like they're coming to meet the party through whichever means, right? So if your character, let's say for example, this is what I did yesterday. The group was underneath in this underwater city fighting against an aboleth, and the party was, a little bit busy. And I'm not going to start off the whole thing with the party being in a fight and then introduce the character. It would be 100 years before they said hi. So I started off with a fun role-playing scene of this character being hired and being brought in, meeting some core NPCs that they've met that the rest of the party is very familiar with. And I was able to do a few jokes that the new person might not fully get, but the rest of the group is like, oh my God. And so like they could, feel the excitement, feel the fun. And that way I was able to bring them down. I start combat. I have the combat go through one full round, and then I bring the new person in. Then we have like the full, mesh of it all. And that's what you should be doing. Like when you have a new person joining in the game, nothing's worse or a little more intimidating than sitting there and watching everyone like purely in their element. And you're like, God, how am I going to step into this? Because when you just start the session, you're a brand new character, and then it's a brand new group, just sort of diving into it and being like, well, I'll just play this character that I made because this is who I made, is a lot easier. So whenever you're starting a new person into a new session in the middle of a campaign that's been going for a while, start the session off with them.